Welcome to Dad Doesn't Have Time for This, the show where we review things in a timely fashion. Today we're going to be talking about The Raid Redemption from 2011. And I picked this up on 4K because, well, I tried to watch it previously, and the English dub, which was the only thing available where I could get it, was so terrible, I literally turned it off before anyone even got hurt, which is like the first 3 minutes of the movie. It was so bad. It was one of the worst dubs I've heard in a very long time. I think Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon was the last time I was this offended by an English dub. So yeah, I should have watched this movie a long time ago. It was recommended to me a long time ago, but again, I couldn't make it past the English dub. So when I discovered there was a 4K release, I decided to pick that up. And you know what? It was splendid. The action is so well choreographed. It's like John Wick if they relied more on hand-to-hand combat than guns, but the fight choreography is the same quality. The camera work is just as good. There's even less story than John Wick. Like, it's very much the Gone in 60 Seconds mantra of, actually this is even less than that. Like 60 seconds is like 10-15 minutes of story before it gets going. This one was like 5 minutes tops, and then they're running into the building, so none of that silly story to get in the way of your long continuous fight scene. And man, was it a glorious fight scene. It just kept going and going and going, and the villain was so evil. And like at the beginning when the old man tells him bring him back, I'm like, who is that, his boss he's talking to? This just seems weird. And then after I watched it, I realized, spoilers, that it was his brother that he was referring to, and that must have been his dad he was talking to, which wasn't really clear at the beginning, but with the way this movie's set up, it's not really that big of a deal. This movie's more about the visceral fight scenes and the hand-to-hand combat than it is anything else. So if you're looking for a movie that just beats you into the ground, this is a wonderfully violent movie, and it is it was a good time. A few notes. The 4K disc is fine. The Blu-rays are fine. If you want to watch a digital copy of the uncut version, good luck. So I've tried a few different things. Movies Anywhere, which doesn't have any hardware apps for almost anything, it works. Vudu, which is one of my least favorite platforms, the subtitles work, but it's only in 1080p. Apple, which I believe has the best video quality of any of the streaming services, links with my Movies Anywhere account, and their picture quality was spectacular, but the subtitles were broken. So if you want to watch this in 4K, you can either do it in a web browser, which is lame, or put the disc in. Most of the other services, it's weird. I put in a ticket with Apple support. I doubt they'll fix it, but we'll see what happens. And if not, then I'll yell at Sony and see if they'll do anything. Probably not, but we can hope. So there you have it. The Raid, an excellent movie, highly recommended, is the 97th best movie of all time on my list as of right now. It cracked that top 100, and it deserves it. Have a good day.